get into it. Let me think. What a night. I mean, biggest thing I saw tonight, I mean, first off, it was my sister's birthday, so we had a good night out. I came back here. Dude, I passed out. I was so fucking tired tonight. I don't know what it is. I've been fucking shot recently. I guess it's gotta probably have something to do with the amount of streams I've been doing, but that's okay. We're gonna keep doing this. That's not, you know, I'm not sitting here saying I don't enjoy the hell out of this. I'm not sitting here saying like this isn't the best thing that's ever happened to me. But I've been shot lately, man. I really need this weekend to I need this weekend to come around so I can fucking put my head down. Like I'm going to bed Friday night, and I'm sleeping till whenever I fall asleep Friday night. I'm waking up Saturday around like whatever fucking time. No alarms. I usually set my alarms on the weekend so I can stay on a schedule. I need to just reset, sleep, get my shit together, and figure it out. But again, I'm here. I'm trying to, I'm here. I'm trying to fucking, what's the word? I'm trying to grind right now. I'm really trying to get this shit together. I'm trying to get all this, like, we're so close to, like, the full monetization. And we're so close to, John Smithy, what's up? My night was crazy. Had a family emergency. Everything is good now. Hope you're having a good day. Tiger, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything's all right. You already said it's all right, so that's good. But I hope everything works out, whatever it is. What is the fanboy mumbling? Dude, Ty Jerome, 28.7 assists. Shout out Ty Jerome. I can't believe, Ty Jerome ended up in Memphis. That guy, he's unbelievable. He's always been good. What's going on, Mike? Just long day. Long fucking week, man. I got another, audio was low. Huh? What do I sound like now? Volume up. How's it sound now? Better? I think I was covering the mic. That's always a bit weird. We good? Alright, yeah, I had my hand on the mic. That wasn't good. What's up, PG? Anyway, what was I fucking even saying? I don't even remember. Should I hit a massive goon? I'm not going to tell you what to do, chill guy. That's up to you. You want to hit a massive goon, hit a massive goon. Daisy Blue, what's up? Immaterial says, Diddy loves you. That's crazy. It sounds like something is covering the mic. Yeah, I had my hand over it. Anyway, tomorrow, my sister's having a birthday party at her house now. The fucking girl, has had the week-long birthday. It's unbelievable. I gotta go pick up cupcakes for it, so one more day of celebrating her, and I told her that's enough. Enough's enough. Fucking girl got 4 days already. No, I'm happy for her. She set it up perfectly. She had a birthday party at my dad's, her group home with my mom. It's fucking great. What's up, Derek? Today I approached this girl and complimented her, and then she took one look at me and left. Listen, Kool-Aid, you went after it, man. You shot your shot. That's all that matters. Happy birthday to your sister. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that. Something is rubbing against the mic. I don't know what it is. Thank God you're streaming. My night was so fucking crazy. Keep up the good work, fatty. Thanks, Tyga. I'm trying. Thanks, though. Happy birthday to your sister. Thanks, Derek. Thanks, Mike. I cashed at plus 668. Jared Allen, double-double. Scotty Barnes, double-double. Carl Anthony Towns, double-double. Good win. That's a great win there, Kmart. Hell yeah. But I know nothing about football, so can you explain to me who this Asante dude is, who is threatening Tom Brady? I have no idea. Asante Samuel threatened Tom Brady? Why is your audio fucked? Hold on. That's very weird. I don't know. How about now? You got the special ed hat on? That's crazy. Did that do anything? That sounds better. At least from my angle. Maybe I just gotta hold my phone up. Is that a big hat or a tiny hat? A little bit of both. Yo, you know that YouTube short I made yesterday? I did. How do you feel about Frank Reich? BG, I feel like Frank Reich is really just like, I feel like they just added the perfect guy that's going to take over for Aaron Glenn during the season. I think that's like, I think Frank Reich might be one of the worst things that could happen to Aaron Glenn. I think it's just going to be a quicker hook. Your head shrunk. Are you shrinking? Yes, cocks and balls. How about the acquisition the LA Kings got? Practically got him for free. Well, Derek, Artemi Panarin basically bent the Rangers over. He had a no trade clause, and his agent last minute told the Rangers like we're not going anywhere other than LA. So kind of tied them up. Like had the Rangers' hands tied. They were not going to keep him. He wasn't signing there next year. So really, Artemi Panarin basically became a free agent and chose to go to LA. So great for them. Worked out really good. We get some likes on the stream. Thanks, Kmart. Ears are still big. Yeah, I got fucking satellite dish ears over here. It's on the road to 7K views. Good for you, Frank. That's big, man. Appreciate it, King. Keep that head up. Some of us are growers. Listen, I'm certainly not a shower. Does Tom Brady owe the Patriots or do the Patriots owe him? Patriots owe him. Tom Brady's the reason the Patriots are even a relevant franchise. Mark, what's up, man? The Tigers pitching is starting to look scary, except when they trade Tarek Skubal. Like, also, Rangers weren't giving him an extension. He wasn't going to be there next year. They were not extending him, and the ball was in his court. Artemi Panarin took advantage. That's a big chair on your head. If you want to look at it like that. Nice hat. Thanks. JETS, just end the suffering. Dude, I wish. Needs to come to Dallas next season? No, I'm good. Listen, I'm never switching my allegiance from the Jets. I'm just going to be miserable the rest of my fucking life. Jets fans have tiny heads, apparently. Could be a pretty good joke. Hey, I love your streams. Thanks, Flop Bunny. Trey Murphy hit the third hit 12 three-pointers tonight, 44 points for the Pelicans. Good for him. Did you see they got Frammer? I did. Frammer Valdez, to me, was like kind of a head case. That whole thing where he like crossed up his catcher on purpose, I would not have gone anywhere near him. But you knew he was going to get signed. He was too talented. Tigers need to extend Skubal. I don't think it's going to happen. Jets fumbled Darnold. A lot of teams fumbled Darnold, not just the Jets. The Jets didn't put anything around him. The Jets fucked up by never giving him a fair shot. Football is fake. I would donate, but I can't because the hospital doesn't let me keep my money while in surgery. Well, I'm sorry to hear you're in surgery, Flop Bunny. You could put fans under that thing. Could is right. Stop the cap. Never. I'm never stopping the cap. You think the Raiders traded Max Crosby? I think they have to. Like, why wouldn't they at this point? He's pretty much like gone, like to the ends of the earth to throw the organization under the bus. Mavs traded Luka for Chris Middleton and some change. Pretty much, it's like talk about a trade that like did not age well. Randy, what's up? Football is fake. Somebody said football is fake. I don't know. I'm just reading everything here. Thanks for standing up for the LGBTQIA plus community for all these years. No problem, Nuka. I believe at the current rate that YouTube Shorts is all degenerate memes. Yeah, I mean, YouTube Shorts is really brutal right now because it really is like, I would say it's creativity, but it's also like the same thing over and over again. It's like a mix, it's like the weirdest way to describe it. It's pretty much everybody doing the same thing, but in different ways. And it's just like all brain rot. I hope the Jaguars get Crosby. I'd love for the Jets to get him. It won't happen. Thought on Shador fumbling 84. Wait, who? Dennis Schroeder. I thought you said Shador. Yeah, I mean, you don't turn down money like that when you're Dennis Schroeder. That was insane. Would you eat the cheese off of Silly Samuel? For him to come back to the Jets, I might. Thoughts on the Jaren Jackson trade? I don't know what the fuck the Utah Jazz are doing, man. It made no sense to me. I didn't get it. This is a certified LGBTQ plus stream. You guys are the best, man. That head makes you look 5 years old again. Hey, better than what I actually am. Have a good night, bro. Slapping my hand. You have a good night. Ramona, how are we? You're going to be the last live stream I ever see. Damn, well, I'm going to have to fucking turn it up then, Flop Bunny. I'm sorry to hear that. He looks like Elmer Fudd. That's crazy. Elmer Fudd is nuts. YouTube Shorts is the only form of short content I watch. I do not do TikTok or Instagram, really. Instagram Reels are fucking hilarious. Damn, bro, you cap. The Jazz are going to be good again next year. I like what the Jazz are up to. It was just odd to me. I don't know. I felt like, I guess they're building for the future. We'll see what happens. Draymond Green to the Knicks. Fuck that. I don't want that at all. He ain't stopping the cap. Do you attend femboy rallies? I do not. Want to make out. I'm not reading that last word. LG HD TV live stream is crazy. Damn, your hat is too small, brother. I know, Blake. Like, I'm starting to get self-conscious about it, man. The fuck are the Bulls doing? Too guard heavy? Yeah, the Bulls are a little bit more confusing. I'm not sure. It doesn't make any sense. Goated, what's up? Jets are forever cooked with Aaron Glenn. I don't want Aaron Glenn. Like, I'm hoping bringing in Frank Reich was just kind of like the end of Aaron Glenn at some point. I feel like it's just a quicker hook to get Aaron Glenn out of there. Happy birthday to your sister, bro. Goated, I appreciate that, man. Beat it live. I don't think I'm going to do that, Matt. I don't think I'm going to beat it on live stream. Basically, to make it in YouTube Shorts, the content must be comedic. Yeah, yeah, for the most part. Are you going to miss Yabusele? Dude, I almost forgot he was on the team. Yabusele was horrendous. Jets fan, poor guy. I'm not talking shit, just genuinely feel sorry for you. Thanks, Dennis. It's a miserable existence. There's nothing fun about it. Frank Reich is worse, bro. Yeah, but he's a guy who actually, the Jets would be putting themselves in a bad spot by, firing Aaron Glenn and not having anybody to take over. Not that Frank Reich's any good, but he's definitely better than Aaron Glenn. I think saying he's not better than Aaron Glenn is crazy. Aaron Glenn is miserable. World of Warcraft midnight is taking forever to download. What, is there a new World of Warcraft? Do that shit, homie? I'm not going to do that. Play thoughts on Anthony Bennett signing a veteran minimum with the Knicks. Dude, I was all in on Anthony Bennett when he was coming out of college. Definitely not now. When Utah waves Lonzo, the Knicks need to sign him. I don't know. I don't know if Lonzo Ball would fit with what the Knicks got going on right now. I don't think the Knicks really need to add anything. Greetings from Argentina. Fuck yeah, Benny. What's going on? This NBA trade deadline throwing my head upside down. A lot of teams just seem like they're doing stuff, goated, just to do it. You're down to earth. Could you perhaps? You're down to earth. Could you perchance beat your shit? I don't think I'm going to do that right now, Matt. Valid take, honestly. I don't think Aaron Glenn is worse than Frank Reich. I just think and I think Frank Reich's a better coach, but that's not saying much. Is basically what I'm saying, Geico. We got to start using rubbers when I bust your cheeks. About to watch your live while taking a dump. Hell yeah. Listen, if you watch me, wherever you watch me, man, I just appreciate you watching me. Big brain moves. Not really. Thoughts on Dwight Howard suing a trans dude? I don't know anything about that. Cleveland should have never given up on Darius Garland. I just feel like he's never healthy. Brunson had a pretty good game today. He did. Brunson played well. Karl Anthony Towns looked like a fucking murder victim out there. What is your body count? 3 kisses. Thoughts on street clothes going to Washington? Who's street clothes? Davis? Is that Anthony Davis? That's hilarious. Would you take a dump in your hat for $1 billion? I'd do a lot more to this hat for $1 billion. You watch MMA? Not really. I watch it when it's on, when somebody else puts it on and I'm at their house, but I don't go out of my way to watch it. It's a phenomenal sport, though. You should fuck with the chat tomorrow and just wear a normal size hat. Yeah, but then nobody would stop. Bro is using that small head cheat code. That's the thing, man. It makes people stop and they're like, hey, what the hell's wrong with this guy's head? I heard if they don't trade Antetokounmpo, he will be a Laker next year. You heard wrong. He's going to be a New York Knick. I'm choking my goose while chatting on these live streams. Listen again. However you want to watch me, whatever you're touching, whatever you're holding, doesn't matter. Taking a dump while watching this live, watching lives is a vibe. Never done, I guess I've done it a couple times. Lonzo Ball is not worth $10 million. Trust me, he's not worth 5. The Cavs paid the Jazz 2 second-round picks just to take him. Dude, this NBA trade deadline is ballistic. Yeah, it's a lot of whack shit, goated. I'm predicting Jags Super Bowl next year. I don't know about that. Garland is damaged goods. It's too small in today's NBA. Harden is pretty much better. The Cavs made the perfect trade. Yeah, I think James Harden, the more I think about it, the more he fits with what the Cavs need and what the Cavs are doing. Where can I buy your cap? It's a Noggin Boss app, Benny. NOGGINBoss.com. Street clothes is my favorite Anthony Davis nickname. I've never heard anybody call him that, but it's hilarious. Don't go to Washington. It's where the worst drivers are. Now, the more you know. Harden is also injury prone like hella. Yeah, but he's on the court more. He plays a little bit more. Darius Garland goes out for weeks at a time. Hey Flay, how you doing? Shane, I'm chilling, man. I gotta catch up to chat, guys. I apologize. I like football. It has grass ball and people. Yeah, it's got the big 3. Bro's gonna fight Patty Pimlet. Not me. Hey friend, you want to chill after the stream at Jason's? I'm good. I don't know who Jason is. The hat's tiny as fuck. I wish I had a bigger one. Truly. You look like a younger Joe Biden. You're the only person I've seen trying to read every comment. God bless you. I'm trying here, Matt. You know what? I just love fucking letting everybody be involved. One time I ate my neighbor's shit. Wow. All right, Adam. It's not the hat. It's the gay banter. Listen, Whatever it is, whatever's keeping you guys here, I don't care. And Bede sucks. I'm with you. Street clothes for Washington should be knee high golf shorts and polo shorts. Do you mind if I play the skin flute? Do whatever you want, Fairx. I don't care. You to each your own. Whatever you want to do. Question is God going to punish me more now that I can't? No, Shane. No, you're good. What is your body count and not how many people have you kissed? That's all I'll tell. I'll kiss and tell. Charles Barkley called them street clothes. Is that where that name came from? I remember that. Wait, yes. The Jazz and Wizards deciding to ditch the rebuild and win now is insane, but I understand with the second apron you gotta try. Yeah, I mean, go to the thing is at some point you gotta think like, the picks next year aren't worth like sometimes you just gotta go for it. Jets fan giving takes like Max Kellerman. I don't know if that's a compliment, but I like Max Kellerman. Goated, I think like it makes sense. It's just like it's weird timing, but they're building for next year, which I respect. Fins for the win. When does that ever happen? Gay ass banter, homie. I'm trying. All my homies laugh at me while my meat hangs with their girl. Wow. Okay. What was the last thing you were truly scared of? Last thing I was truly scared of? I don't know. I have no idea. 100 for the effort with the chat, of course, Morts. My meat and I have an amazing bond. I even beat it. You're insane, dude. Being straight in the 2050s will be like what being gay was like in the 1950s. I don't think so. Is it weird that I find Lil Nas X attractive and hot? No. I mean, listen, if you're gay, I don't think it matters. If you find somebody attractive, I don't think it's weird at all. I'm taking care of my neighbor while her husband is visiting him family in Colombia, if you know what I mean. I think I know what you mean. My voice is froggy. I got a fucking sore throat. Dude, there's a lot of illnesses going around, Derek. My mom left, my mom's leaving, and I think she left already. She might have even left already. She didn't tell. She said she was going to leave at midnight. She was not feeling well. She wanted to get home because she was like, her throat was all fucked up. I think there's something going around. Not that you hung out with my mom, but you know what I mean. Like, girls are obviously pretty, but some guys are hot. Listen, to each their own, Shane. Whatever you think. That hat's too small for you. Thanks. It only took me 29 seconds. Good night. Good for you, Ferrix. That's fucking crazy, dude. How many times have you had sex? Enough. Would you say 15 is the right age? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Flay is scared of his penis. You'd have to be able to see it to be afraid of it, Derek. Holy hat. What are your thoughts on clothing for gay people? I think clothes work for everybody, don't they? What did you break when the Jets hucked sauce? Nothing. I don't think the Jets absolutely got the better end of that. Like, I didn't break anything. I was like, I can't believe the Jets got 2 first-round picks for a guy that's not that good anymore. Nice cap, thanks. I like lesbian chicks. They teach their own. Did someone say Froggy? So I think Foggy, but what's up, Frogger? I never say this. I'm proud of you. It's the first time I've ever heard it, Adam. Shout out to Botrix. Botrix is here. Botrix is working tonight. Thank God. Botrix never does anything other than ban stream elements. What is the temperature in New York? Because I'm sweating over here. It's like fucking in the single digits. It's horrible. Did you wash your head and it shrunk? I put it in the dryer. Is it weird if I find my sister attractive? I'm going to say yes. Worst nut shot you've ever taken? That's a great question, BG. I took a really bad one. Back in gym class in 7th grade, we were playing softball, and I was standing like in the on deck circle, and the girl who was hitting swung the bat and let go of it, hit me right in the balls, like spun like this, right in the balls. Horrendous. I was on the ground for like 10 minutes. Is it a big cap or a small head? I'm gonna let you wonder. XR is perfectly normal to be attracted. Yeah, you could be attracted to whoever you want. I'm going to buy you a Rainbow Jets jersey for your next birthday. All right. Hell yeah. That hat is fucking gay. There we go. That's usually what I'm used to. Say no to incest. I would hope. Is that a hat for an actual jet? I don't think jets wear hats. I don't think actual jets wear hats. Waited all night for you to go live. It's 1:45 a.m. I had stuff going on tonight, Dennis. My sister's birthday. I was out and about. Have you ever took a fat girl home while drunk? I never took her home. Went to her house, baby. Have a beautiful day, Flay. Hope your mom gets better, and I hope you're doing great. Thanks, Matthew. I'm doing great, man. I'm having, dude, the fact that I can come here and talk to you guys every night, this is the best thing I could fucking ask for. Hey, yo, Khalees, what's up? Pig. All right. Do you mean to sound like Jim Florentine? I don't know who that is. Wait, what did Tennis just sent me a flower? Appreciate that, Tennis. Screw the haters, bro. I'm not worried about it. Did you did that sack tag did that sack tag bat girl kiss your boo boo better? No. She actually threw a glove at me after. It's pretty fucked up. When he said nut shot, I thought he meant like getting nutted on. Well, yeah, Derek, like just because that's what goes on at your house doesn't mean everybody. Thanks for the website. Oh yeah, nice. Sheldon, what'd you get? What made you want to start streaming? Honestly, Tyga, when I started streaming, I was streaming like games I was playing. I thought about it. So at first, the first thing I ever streamed was Fortnite, right? And I was like, you know what? If I'm going to play these video games, I might as well do something while I'm doing it. So I started streaming like Fortnite, and then it evolved into like, I tried like backyard baseball for a little bit. And then like I realized I see people who like just chat, and I'm like, fuck it. Like, why am I even like playing anything? I'd rather just talk to people. And here we are. I started streaming on YouTube, and the rest is history. I just like honestly, the first time I streamed, I was going to talk about sports, and then like people came in here and started like just talking about random shit, and I was like, why don't I just let everybody else decide everything? Like I'm like I don't need to make anything happen. I could just let chat do it. It's so much better. You guys are fucking amazing. Will you be my Valentine? I don't know, man. I said my turkey died. The next day, my chicken died. Oof, I'm sorry to hear that, Khalees. Your hat is missing nacho cheese and chips on it. It's not a bad idea. It's a pretty good addition. White Steve Harvey. Yo. We kept going even at a 40-degree angle. Vikings hat. I like that, Sheldon. That'll look real cool. What color? Purple? You look like the white Steve Harvey is hysterical, dude. How much are those hats? I think they're like $130. I got this one as a gift. Traumatic amputation of right nut due to car accident. Sausage and eggs still intact though. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Morts, but as long as you're happy, man. I got a happy poop from Tennis and a 100 from Derek. Thank you, guys. You guys are the best, really. Hairline check, please. I'm not popping the hat off tonight. Jar Choco, what's up, man? How the fuck are we? Do you ever listen to any Halsey music? Isn't what's that fucking song? Closer? Isn't that Halsey? Halsey's got a great voice. Broke and alone, ain't you? Definitely not broke. Very alone. You need a bigger hat. I know. Jar Choco with the 100. Appreciate that, man. What are you eating for Super Bowl Sunday? I have no idea yet. There's a really solid pizza spot by me that makes a great grandma pie. I was going to get it and bring it over to my dad's, watch the game with him. Because he's going to be alone this year for the Super Bowl. Holy crap, that's a lot of money. It's a pretty good amount. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Is that your thinking cap? It would be if I had any thoughts going through my mind. My cat is pregnant. We think she's way too young. Well, that's not good. I also sent you a clutch, but you didn't see it. Wait, did you really, Derek? I apologize. Hold on, let me scroll back up. Derek did send me a clutch. I'm sorry, Derek. I'm very sorry that I missed that, man. Appreciate that. Without Me by Halsey. Good song. Free chicken and turkey. Dude, come on. Free chicken and turkey dinner is crazy. Derek, thanks for the clutch. Thank you, man. Thank you for the 100. My mom just texted saying she was expecting almost 9 inches tonight, but the weather says clear skies. I'm traumatized. I don't even know how to unpack that. Would you rather eat deviled eggs for every meal or green olives every meal? Deviled eggs. I hate green olives. I don't. Deviled eggs I would get very sick of, but I don't like green olives at all. I'm eating a supper bowl. Hell yeah. You're alone because you're a Jets fan. Come to the dark side. Be a Pats fan with me. I'd rather not. Would you... Wait, hold on. My Broncos lost a few coaching staff members. Did they? Who'd they lose? I don't even know. Hello. I see like... I just saw somebody say hello. I don't even know where to start with the name because I don't read whatever language that is. Would you rather smoke crack every day or look at a plumber's crack every day? I think looking at a plumber's crack is way less on the body than smoking crack. Can you put on a bigger cap? It's annoying. Your hat is so small. I'm sorry, Jeff. Flake, go eat a pizza with soy sauce on it. No, soy sauce and pizza do not go together. What the fuck? Nice hat, bro. Love it. Thanks, Mario. It means a lot. Usually people come in here and tell me I'm gay. Broda, why is your hat so big? Because I got a small head. It's really that my lack of brain power. My farts smell bad as it is. Yeah, I mean, deviled eggs all the time. Forget it. You'd be like a fucking nuclear weapon. Now I know why you wear the hat all the time. You miss your girlfriend. No, I wear the hat all the time because it's my entire personality. Shit my pants as, and I'm sad. Well, go change it. Go Dolphins. They hired Butthead. Who the hell is Butthead? Would you rim job Mahomes if he promised to sign with the Jets? I don't know if I want Mahomes that bad. Who did the Dolphins hire? I have no idea. Flay is fart maxing. If I eat deviled eggs every day, I'm subbing. I love how you answer everyone. You're cool. Appreciate you, Dennis. Ignores my comment. LOL. Upset because Jets trash. I didn't see what you said. He said, go Pats. Because like 5 people said that already. It is a nice hat. Still gay, though. Thanks, Morts. I saw Go Pats like 5 times. I thought it was the same guy. Please ban Tyga is my fave. Not happening. Would you rather have to take the New York subway naked around the city or walk up the Statue of Liberty naked? Ooh. I think walk up the Statue of Liberty naked. It'd be a lot less time. Ever met Emerson Boozer? I've not ever met Emerson Boozer. I've met Wesley Walker and I met Freeman McNeil a couple times. Are you hiding your girlfriend inside that hat? She is. No. No one does. Flay needs to do a YouTube video eating 25 bowls of chili. I don't think I could pull that off. Wait, Jim Leonard, Joe Lombardi. Oh yeah, I know they lost Jim Leonard. I actually didn't know Jim Leonard was with the Broncos. I didn't know where he came from. Let's see. Will you look up Jim Florentine? I don't think I'm going to. Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. Great song. All you Americans have got to support Australian Rugby League. No pads, no helmets, action packed. Those people are insane, dude. Shout out to the newest AEW wrestler. Two in the pink. Hell yeah. Somebody just said, ew, you sound like him? Maybe I'll look him up after the stream. Yous guys are why I left Long Island. Listen, man, I think we're better off without you, Gary. Epstein or Diddy, choose one. I mean, like, if I had to. Clay's favorite video is 2 Girls, 1 Cup. Dude, that video traumatized me for years. Please ban Tyga is my fave. Tyga is actually my fave. 2 in the stink and 2 more in the stink. Oh, that's just gross. My bowler's average was 150 today at bowling. Nice. 150 is crazy. I don't think I can bowl. I think the best game I ever bowled was like a 160. I'm just terrible at it. Gary, where'd you go anyway? Week in Vegas or week in Cali? Ooh, Cali. I don't need to get rinsed in Vegas. 4 total in the stink. It's just crazy. Have you ever seen one guy, one jar? No, but I don't think I'm going to look it up. What about cake farts? What about cake farts? What do you mean by that? Yeah, Vegas, I would just get rinsed. Never mind, he left, I hope. Yeah, I wasn't banning Tyga. 3K or a rifle? What do you mean? Like $3,000? I'll take the 3K. I saw you on Diddy's file. I was not there. I suck at bowling, but one time I got 5 strikes in a row. That's pretty good. Have you seen One Man, One Jar? I've never seen it. I have no idea what that's about, and I don't want to. It just sounds horrific. I did a girl in all 3 holes on the first date. Good girl. Good for you. That's phenomenal. that's not what I was expecting. I was expecting a bowling response. Cake farts in another iconic video. Man stole my question. Damn. Have you seen One Girl, One Horse? I've heard of that. I've never seen it. Bro, why not? Because he's mean. Ooh, Tyga? Tyga's fine. What did Tyga do? I don't ban anybody unless there's very specific criteria. Have you seen Big Hero 6? I have not. I don't know what Big Hero 6 is. I couldn't even take a guess. I'm going to try to drink my water while I'm live. That wasn't a girl. Damn. Have you seen Too Hot to Handle? I have not. Came for the hat, stayed for the personality, and fucked up comments. Or Morts. I feel like that's the total package right there. Would you rather join ICE or ISIS? Ooh. Probably ICE. Neither one is very, like... I need to get that water in. Neither one is very flattering by any means. Like, obviously, like, neither one is something you'd really want to get into right now. Ban Kales for me being a crybaby. I'm not doing that. Flay, stop eating jizz. Never. You would have no followers if you eliminated trolls. That's the thing. I don't think anybody would. I think like so many people don't realize like trolls run fucking YouTube, man. That's my favorite. When I see a streamer that's like, oh, get this person out of there, get this person out of there. There's a reason there's three people watching you. Let these people fucking come and make fun of you. If you can't handle it, you shouldn't stream. He said free chicken and turkey dinner. It's crazy. What is that behind you? Is that a drawer? It's actually pictures of me and my sister. It's a wall. And then right here is my computer desk. You got fresh vacation days for 2026. Come visit me. I got a lot of things planned. But Adam, where would you be? Like I'm not guaranteeing a visit, but just out of curiosity. And I'll tell you if I would go or not. Free chicken and turkey dinner, motherfuckers, is crazy. The biggest streamers in the world don't ban trolls. If people watch, who cares? Yeah, exactly. It's pumping your watch hours. If you can't handle a couple people making fun of you, you should not be streaming. Sore throats are annoying. They're the worst. Oh my god, damn, bro. If you bird or cat died, damn. Sweet home Alabama, Oregon. Remember me? Caden, of course. Pacific Ocean. Nice. I'd go to Oregon. Would you rather 1 mil on the spot or $1 penny that doubles every day? The dollar that doubles every day. Queso gets called fat at least once a stream and doesn't get mad. Dude, the best is like, I think the best at handling trolls is Los. Like, I think that guy, the fucking shit these people say to him, like, where, like, Los, you'll be a dead man if you're in here, if you're here. Like, it's crazy, dude. And he just reads it. I think it's so funny. It'd be awesome. You know what kind of visit Adam wants? I have no idea. What kind of visit does Adam want? Mike, you gotta enlighten me here. Because I am unaware. Maybe I'm just naive. Flay needs to come visit me. I'm definitely gonna go to Cali at some point. What is his username? Whose? Los? I finally feel remembered. I haven't felt loved in 5 years. Damn, Caden. Well, I'm glad I could help you. Would you rather make love to two fives or 110 is a great question. Ooh, two fives. Flay, come to Puerto Rico. It's nice to troll even if you don't mean it. Hey, listen, even if you do mean it, I don't care. I want to hang with a bro. He wants to visit you from behind. Yo, like, you think? It's Los on, what is he? Los Pollos TV? He's on, Los, like LOS. He's on, Kick. Be Adam's Eve. Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna get a free chicken and turkey dinner. Oh God, you're gonna get me in trouble. Khalees, what do you want me to do? I don't need to do all that, Mike. Flay, we hereby name you the official president of the Torta Alliance. I accept. Do I have to like put my hand on the Bible or anything? What do we got to do here? I will. I accept your. I accept the promotion here. It means the world to me. Flay needs to eat a massive bowl of beans. Why do I need to eat a massive bowl of beans? When you become big time, will you remember us and invite us backstage? I don't know what you mean by that, Tennis, but if I make it big time, I'm going to remember everybody that was here in the beginning, for sure. Los Pollos TV has the same birthday as my brother, February 8th. Damn, look at that. Hand on a tortilla. Did you know you're 12 times more likely to die in a crash than COVID? I did not know that. Boy, are you scared of dildos? I wouldn't say I'm afraid of them because I've never been put in a compromising spot with one, but I'd say I wouldn't be thrilled to be in the same room as them. Tiger, you're going to get me in trouble, man. Actually, in California, you're welcome. Hit me up if you come. Thanks, Gary. Wait, Gary, whereabouts in California? You left Long Island? Honestly, you're a smart man if you left Long Island. Long Island's fucking brutal now. Are you an AI? You answer every comment perfectly. You're an AI. Honestly, it's probably the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Kind of seems like it. My family fell apart and I got placed with my girlfriend and then she left me and then I've been alone ever since. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Caden. Did you hear about Hayes got suspended for a game for hitting a mascot? Oh, Jackson Hayes? Yeah, he knocked over the Pelicans mascot. It's crazy. Hey man, what's up? Why does it say Flay went to Epstein Island twice? Dude, first of all, I was not invited to Epstein Island. I was not famous enough to go there. I think anybody with a clear head would have been smart enough not to go there. You know what's weird about that whole thing? How would they get so much like perfect footage? How are you? I'm chilling, eh, man. Drink something? You just missed me drinking a lot of water. Wait, would you rather fuck a hot trans or an ugly 400-pound torta? That's actually a really good question. Probably the 400-pounder. I'm just, like, I'm not into anything that's got a cock. But to each their own. Happy Wednesday, sup, guys? Daniel, how the fuck are we, dude? What's the big sports highlights today? Anyone see Portland beat fucking Gonzaga? That game was amazing. Are you sleeping good? Not really, eh, man. I slept, I took a nap before. Like, I passed out on my couch watching college basketball. Frank, what's up, man? The news is a lie. Very fair. Frank, how the fuck are you, dude? Did you see that shit? Portland fucking beating Gonzaga outright is unbelievable. Then 5 years later in 2028, I joined your live and I was finally remembered. Well, it's only 2026, but hey. Is Tyga my fave gone? I don't think so. I did Gonzaga dog shit. No, you took Gonzaga? I could really use some fried chicken. I mean, like, Frank, I don't even think that's one you could be upset about. That's like you lose and it's like, well, fuck. Frank, I started a whole nother like channel. I'm gonna email you about it, and like I would love to have you on it. I think you would be perfect for it. Like, and anybody who's interested, I'll send it over to you. Were you alive during 9/11? I was. I was in second grade. I remember exactly where I was. I remember my mom was leaving for vacation that day, so she picked me up at school like early, and I was like, something's wrong. 2025, I see. Some dude invited me to eat some chicken and watermelon. Good for you, XRS. How much money are you going to win on Sunday? For the Super Bowl? I don't know. I'm not. I don't like. I got to look into the prop bet soon, but like for the most part, I'm not taking too many bets. I don't like betting the Super Bowl too much because I think things get way too skewed. Flay, he shoved the Wizards mascot, not the Pelicans. It was the Wizards. I thought it was the Pelicans. What's the other channel called? It's Flay Bets. At Flay Bets, it's just like it's really stupid. How about those Knicks, dude? The Knicks look so good right now. And then I've got a third channel I have in the works more, so I'm actually going to start filming for it tomorrow because I didn't want to film while my mom was here, but she's leaving tonight. I'm going to stream it. I'm going to let you guys know it's going to be streamed on Twitch, and then I'm going to post the videos. It's all old school, like PlayStation 2 games. I'll let you know. What is the Super Bowl? It's the biggest football game of the year. If you had your blood pressure checked recently, I have. I've had my blood pressure checked multiple times. I got a pretty good one. Um, Epstein is your father. I don't think he is, but hey, you have a good radio voice like Jim Florentine. I'm gonna have to look him up. Who is that? That's not the guy that like the homeless guy, right? Cherish your mother, obviously. Listen, I wasn't saying like I need to get my mom out of here so I can start filming. That's not what I mean. Flay, do not show your asshole on Twitch. Don't. I won't do it. Flay, you should start a T channel where you talk about your bosses. I'll talk about my fucking bosses. I've talked about it. I've told you guys I work for the government, and I'm not afraid to talk about it. Like, most of my bosses are like elected officials, and it's the worst. Donald Trump is going to come out and say Kid Rock's concert has more views than the Super Bowl. I don't think anybody's changing the channel to go watch Kid Rock at halftime. He was on Opie and Anthony, not homeless guy. That guy was crazy sounding. Okay, I was just taking a guess. Big fat fried chicken. I sent an email to get a coach fired today. I'm a narc. What happened, Dennis? I don't have Twitch, bro. Khalees, it's only going to be for like 45 minutes, and it's going to be me filming something that I'm going to post on YouTube anyway. The Twitch side of it is not really what matters. I'm just saying I'm streaming it there because it's more that I'm recording it. I'm going to be playing WWE SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, and then I'm going to post the full video on YouTube on my other channel. So I'll let you know. Who's in the Super Bowl this year? The Seahawks and the Patriots. Would you rather be trapped in a room with Epstein or Diddy? I don't know if I'd want to be trapped in a room with Epstein because you know what happens in those rooms. You die. But yeah, Khalees, it's like I'm going to film it on Twitch because you can stream on Twitch and then just transfer the VOD over. It just makes everything so much easier. Fried chicken is my favorite. I don't even like fried chicken that much. We need the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl. You're not kidding. Will you donate to my YouTube account, please? Why? What do you do, Raylan? I put off working out all day, 11 p.m., headed to the gym. Sometimes those 11 p.m. gym sessions are the best. Why do people hate Donald Trump? I love that man. No shit, Sherlock. He loves America. I mean, I think a lot of people look for reasons to hate him. I think he opens his mouth a little too much, but I think a lot of people just don't like him from the beginning anyway. Who's Diddy? I didn't get my answer last live. You gotta Google it, kid. Fuck it, dude. Well, you should go to India and vlog. I'm definitely down to vlog places. Anytime I travel, I'm going to New Orleans at the end of March, and then I'm going to. No, I'm going to New Orleans. Yeah, end of March, and then I'm going to Arizona the end of April. So we'll see. Grilled chicken is better than fried chicken. I'm with you there, Derek. I like grilled chicken over fried chicken. I'm 100% with you there. Well, that'll be back in 2 minutes. Tell you. Trump doesn't really love America. He turned it into Nazi Germany 2.0. He did not. My girlfriend told me to turn you down. Bitch, no way. Wow. Yeah, Derek, I think that's a little bit overblown. Are you still joining the Marines? Am I still joining the Marines? I am not joining the Marines. No. I do not have the balls to do something like that. I respect anybody who did it. But are you bisexual or trans homosexual? Why is that my only two choices? I don't have a third option. Oh, what the? Yeah, I don't know. I do sub and you stop the cap. Big fucking hat. I do sub and bike. Are you going to go crazy if the Patriots win? I don't know if I'll go crazy, but I definitely won't be happy. John Smithy, my man, thank you, thank you. Nope, nope, not over the top. It is over the top, Derek. You got a big cap or a small head? A little bit of both. I'd say a small brain, small cap. I mean, a small brain, small hat. I mean, small. Fuck it, forget it, forget it. White kid and be back. Gay bearded homosexual. Wow. If the Democrats win, they'll make being a hetero man illegal. I mean, I think when I look at it, XRS, like, just not to get too political, because I hate politics. I hate every politician. I don't like anybody in particular. But you got to think about, like, we could have had Tim Walz in the White House, and I think that would have been a fucking disaster. But hey, listen, I'm not. I hate every bit of politics. I wish like politics just didn't exist. I do sub and bike. That hat is huge. Thanks. To cover my fucking small brain. Do you think Chinese buffets serve cats? I have no idea. I can't answer that question. I just like I said, politics as a whole, it's just fucking miserable. I don't like any politician. Will you donate to my YouTube account, please? Tim Walz in the White House is like having a toddler running the country. That's a guy I don't like, very much so. I root for all politicians. I root for all politicians to do well. I spent 4 years being a big Joe Biden fan. I'm gonna spend the same time rooting for Donald Trump to do everything right. I'm not. I just don't like. I'm somebody. I just want to see the country go in the right direction. I do sub and bike, please. What do you mean? Why is there so much racism to Indians? My wife is Indian and I'm from Sweden. I'm not sure. I like. I don't get it. White House is already run by a toddler in the White House right now. I mean, Derek, it could have been a lot worse. Like, I have a cat and he's sitting beside me and now he's clawing. Oh shit. I like listening to subs, play subs, and then red bikes. What do you mean by subs? You should try Viagra. It's amazing. I don't think I'm gonna do that. If you're going to call the man gay, at least drop a like, call him trans, and you owe him a subscription is fair. You ride bikes. Nothing's worse than what we have now. Derek, it could have been. But I think the whole system's just fucking flawed if we want to get into that. Like, me, I think like every bit of it just sucks ass from local government all the way up. I think everybody's just in it for themselves. I don't think any politician's a good politician anymore. You think Tim Walz is good at wall ball? I have no idea. Speaker subs. Would you ever get subscriptions for your YouTube channel? Honestly, I would do it, Tyga, but I wouldn't like. I'm not gonna hide any content. I don't understand why any like streamers or anything like sub only video or something like that. Like I'm not gonna do that. Your hat looks a little small. Yeah. I wish I had a bigger one. Like I would never do anything where I would like hide a stream from people who aren't sub to me. Like I just think that's not the point. I come here to talk to everybody. I come here to like have you guys here, but like it could be like an incentive if you just want to say like, hey, I'm sub to you, but I would never do anything to like ice anybody out. I just think it's fucked up. What do I do if my light is flickering? Turn the light in. I have YouTube Premium. I've made it in life. Hell yeah. That's when you make it big time. Do you flick your bean flay? No. America is fucking due. I mean, America's not going in a good direction. There's like, I think like, I think a lot of it, like, it's a day by day thing. But yeah, a lot of things suck ass, and it's mostly because every politician sucks cock. You fucking with fish sticks in the air fryer? You like fish sticks in your mouth? Makes you gay fish. Will you donate to my YouTube account, please, Raylan? If it pops up, maybe. Shout out to Biggs Hats. Hell yeah. My name is in the Epstein files. I'm sorry to hear that, Goon Stomper. You can have all those YouTube premium features for free with Brave Browser. You were telling me about that, Derek. I gotta download that. I don't have Brave Browser. I like fish sticks. You like fish sticks in your mouth? Yes, of course. That's like I was listening to a story about Bill Hader talking about that recently about with Kanye. Lil bro, what's up? And how like they picked Kanye because they knew he'd be the one person not to think it was funny at all. He's like mentioned it in 5 songs. Still flickering, but faster. It's probably just not plugged in all the way. Kidding. Just like turn the bulb a little bit. I really gotta start doing these streams earlier. Shout out to Bubba Hump. Shut up, Bubba Hump. I gotta start doing these streams earlier so I can do them longer. Saturday, so Saturday I'm taking my sister out. I'm bringing her. My sister's so fucking funny. So obviously my sister has autism, but her favorite thing to do is what I like to do: go to fucking college basketball games. So taking her to a college basketball game for that's my birthday present to her. And then I'm gonna bring her back, and I'm gonna come here and stream all night. What's the best football card you have? Tennis. You want to hear a great football card? I don't have many football cards, but one football card I bought on Amazon because I thought it was going to be worth something someday. I bought for 99 cents, I bought a Michael Sam rookie card. That's really the only big football card I have. I have a Justin Fields too, but I think the Michael Sam one is closer to my heart. What else are you supposed to put fish sticks? Of course, you put them in your mouth. I'm grabbing my ass. Hell yeah. Flay, you look like you're going to sleep. Not yet. I'm up right now. Flay, would you be my brother-in-law? I'd consider it. Tell us if you put the fish stick somewhere else. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you were a wanted drug trafficker with that hat. Honestly, it's a very Heisenberg-like hat. It seems like Walter White could have grabbed a hat like this and been the same character. I don't think you're far off with that, Floyd. Are you working? What work did you do? Jeff, I work for the town that I live in, which is 99% of the reason I hate politics as much as I do is because my job is a 99.9% political. Um, yeah, I work for the town I live in. I work in local government. It's the worst. Is Michael Sam the gay football player? Yes, he's the first gay football player that was ever drafted. How old is your sister, future brother-in-law? XRS, she is 31 and she has severe autism. Would you ever get a dog? I absolutely would. I'm definitely going to get a dog someday. Breadcrumbs are rough on my sphincter. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. We do a raffle to go on a date with sis. No, no, no. She is not up for fucking raffle. Not happening. No, 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 no. You need a giant hat like that, except it needs to be make America great. No, I'm not getting one of those hats. Not happening. What I was thinking about doing is like I've told my sister like that when I start doing vlogs, like travel vlogs, my travel vlogs are gonna go on this channel. Everything else I have another channel for. This is gonna be like my live and life channel. Where can I get one of those hats? It's a Noggin Boss hat. I thought about doing one video on Hinge Chat tonight. Pretty much, John. I thought about doing one stream where like I let her decide everything, and she's got like severe autism, like to the point where like it's probably just gonna be us walking in circle. But there's a gay dude saying he knows you personally, if you know what I mean. Should I get my gun because it's so much faster and I hear something scraping metal? I'm not gonna tell you what to do, Caden. Make Flay great again. Can I be your brother-in-law because I like that hat? No. Another giant hat. What's up, a little lamb? I think you were here before. I can make chat on Hinge. All I need is to guarantee immunity to make baby jokes. Yeah, Goonstopper, as long as you're not like a racist or anything, you can say whatever you want, pretty much. Travel the world in that hat. I will. I brought this hat to London. Tell sis to run to the basketball court if your team isn't covering. True. That's not a bad idea. Problem is you can't bet on college sports around here. Like college sports that like are in New York. Going golfing tomorrow afternoon with the president of the University of Bama. Nice. Who the bloody hell is Gershon Yabusele since the Knicks traded him to the Bulls? He was on the Sixers last year, Derek, and he was pretty good. The Knicks signed him, and he was terrible. Shout out Astor Loster. Astor Loster. In India, we laugh at you because you have a very small head because the hat is very big. Damn, stay tuned. You know, I was really having a great stream, and now you just ruined it. The hell did I just find? I don't know. Yeah, so I've decided that one of the videos I make, one travel vlog I'm gonna make, I'm just gonna film her, and she's gonna be the one doing the vlog, and I'm gonna let her do the whole vlog, and it's good, and like you guys are gonna understand like what I mean. Like she's severely autistic to the point where like all she wants is like she asks for stuff, and like that's really all she talks. And I'm gonna let her control the whole trip, but like obviously I'm gonna have to drive and shit, but like we're just gonna follow her in a day in the life of her. Like at some point in the future. Like she's gonna come with me on a lot of these trips and be like a side character. Never go to the Appalachian Mountains alone. I would never plan on it. If like, I can make an AI video of you making out with Draymond Green, I'm sure you could do a lot of things to me. It's blood is blue, blue. Why? Like, do you support people putting foots in random people's mouths? Is that a thing? I'm in the App Mountains alone. Definitely don't want to go there. The Appalachian Mountains is like a very scary. I always feel like there's gonna be a mountain man. Does your sister know that she's autistic? I have no idea, honestly. I think she knows like something's up. Like, you know, she's living in a group home with 6 other girls who are also autistic. Like, either she's looking around going like, "What the fuck's wrong with these people?" or she figured out like, "Oh, like I'm. This is part of this is my life." You know, like I've always wondered that. Like, does she like look around and go like, there's something wrong with these people. Why are there so many bad NBA trades? I think it's just like everybody's trying to do something. I have no idea. Why are the Appalachian Mountains so dangerous? Um, I don't know. I think there's just a lot of, it's like not easy to navigate, I guess. Have you ever mentioned to her that she is autistic? I don't think she would understand what it means, Derek. Like, I don't think she would grasp the concept. When I hear another worldly noise in the Appalachian Mountains, I'm getting the fuck out of there ASAP. I'm not going in the Appalachian Mountains. Got laid by Brooke Monk or Ice Spice. I don't know who Brooke Monk is. Where can I get that hat? Where's your website? It's a Noggin Boss hat, Jeff. It's not my hat. I wish it was. They don't sponsor me, which is crazy. But yeah, Derek, she wouldn't grasp the concept of it, but like, I think she knows something's up. She's very aware that like, she listens to us. She's like, she's 31, but like, she's got to be like, you got to treat her like a child in some ways. I'll look her up. I'm interested. Probably probably the cryptids that make Appalachian Mountains scary. I don't know what that is. Crypt. Let's see. Am I gonna be like? Let's see. Let's see. You need to deal with the people that make those hats to make merch for you, meaning make a hat with your face on it. Thing is, I could probably do it myself. Bookmark. I don't know who this girl is. Um, her or Ice Spice? I mean, I guess her. Yeah, no, Tyga. I've reached out to them multiple times, and they keep telling me they're not interested in collabing with anybody right now. So that's on them. That's on them. That's their fault. I've hiked the Appalachian Mountain some. It's scary. I would never do it. Thoughts on Tinkus Pinkus going to the Golden State Warriors? He never fucking picks up anywhere. Those mountains are a good place of making a scary story. It just seems very sketchy. I think I would be the perfect brother-in-law. Damn. Can you stream with a girl to see if you can actually pull? Sure. I can do that. I'm gonna just like go out, like maybe one night I'll just go out and like I'll stream. I'm sure everybody would love that. Wait, would you rather have sex with a trans girl or a wank Bigfoot? I don't even know how to answer that, dude. Um, hmm. I see probably a 5 foot thing. I'm going to get my gun safe. One time I almost died on a Forest Service road. How did that happen? Tell stories like scary stories. I don't know any scary stories, man. I am not a scary story person. I don't know anything. I can't come up with anything. I'm not creative. I don't have any. I've never heard any good ones. I am not the source for scary stories by any means. Bro, Caden, I'm not answering any of these questions. I'm not going to be an accessory. My roommate just got a dog. It's a chore, bro. Think twice. Yeah, I mean, dogs are a chore when they're a puppy, but like I would love a dog just for like, just to have something around the house. But I know they're a chore. I know they're a lot. Like anytime you go away, you gotta like put it up in a kennel or anything. Like it's not the easiest thing to have a dog, but I would really like one. Let's see. Shout out to Andrew Mia Pictor. Flake, close your eyes. Not yet. Did your last girlfriend have booty do? That's when her stomach sticks out farther than her booty do. No, I could be the I could be the perfect missing chromosome is hilarious, but I think they have an extra one. What is the greatest accomplishment you ever achieved? That's a great that's a good question. I guess graduating. Like I guess that's got to be number one, right? Like I don't know, Floyd. I passed it. Like honestly, I passed this test that got me the job that I have now. Like it was a massive promotion, so that might be it. Like I haven't accomplished a lot. Like um, I took this test and I was like one of like only 11 people on Long Island to pass it. So that's pretty cool. like so that's I guess that would be one. I got stranded on a Forest Service road because I was lost. I lost my radiator. I had no food, no water, no insulation. Oh my god. Goon, how'd you get out? Close your eyes for 10 seconds on live. No. Don't worry, I fought in the military in 2013. Oh wow. I had the best batting average in my little league, peaked at 11. My ex-wife cheated and got pregnant 6 months after my vasectomy, so I kicked her in the stomach. I don't know if that's an accomplishment. My greatest accomplishment was being born. Think about it. Being born is a massive accomplishment because you won a race like you won probably the most like the hardest race there is in humanity, which is the sperm race. Like you were one of like millions of sperms and you fucking got there first. Always remember that. You achieved something. I guess if we're going all the way back, I I led my summer league 2 years in a row in home runs. That was pretty cool. Shout out to Noah Landmarks. Shohei Otani said he could help him make a bet on the Super Bowl. Otani bet more than Jordan, but MLB covered it up. I mean, I think if you want to really look at it, it's very illogical to think like Shohei Otani didn't know what was going on, but I don't know. It's I don't know. I'm outside and I'm at the metal. Why are you still talking in chat? If you're like you're in like a life or death situation right now, Caden. I like that like Caden's like pretending this life or death situation's going on. Is like let me tell fucking Flay on YouTube. Let me let Flay know. You ain't got nothing on me. I've been to Iran. What when you're laying down, do you keep the hat on? I do. I have to wear it. Like go suck on a Slim Jim? Why? Because I said Shohei was probably gambling. I just think it's illogical to think a guy would know that money's coming out of his bank account. It's huge. What I'm telling you is a scary story. Oh, I didn't realize you were making up a scary story. I was very confused. The Legend of Jet. Ah, kidding, you had me. Would you go gambling with Shohei Otani? Of course, 1,000%. I got out by forcing my car to drive, and I kept driving until I saw a gate property. Asked how to get out. I went with a full tank of gas. Okay, so at least you had survival instincts. You're just a hater for the person who really did it. What? I'm a hater for the person who really did it. I think Shohei Otani is the greatest baseball player ever. I just think it's insane to think that like a guy had millions of dollars coming out of his bank account. He had no idea. Who's your favorite musician? Favorite musician is a great question. Blink 182. Shout out to Pierre P. Waters. I thought I was funny with the chromosome joke. I was so wrong. Jeff, that was hilarious. I was dying. I just think you got it the wrong way. Because people with special needs have an extra one. But it was very well thought out. Just the execution was a little off. I thought it was great. Hell no, it's a big mistake to do that. You watch Stranger Things? I don't. Would you go on a yacht with an Insta models, but there's a hurricane? Depends what we're doing. Was Blink 182 better before they fired their drummer and hired Travis Barker? No, I think Travis Barker is the best drummer ever. What's an I Survive story you got? Maybe it's because he trusts the guy because he considered him like a brother, not just the translator, and didn't think he would ever do that to him. I mean, Derek, you ever hear like the voicemails the guy left? It sounded like something like Rob Manfred was behind him with a gun. Like, I am Shohei Otani. Like he was reading off a script. I don't know. I'm a conspiracy theorist with that one. And like the fact that people just didn't ask questions to me makes it even more suspicious. Is that a normal sized hat on a tiny man? Yes. An I survived story. I almost got hit by a car. I was walking across the street when I was in college and happened to walk across the street in front of a drag race, and two cars went right by me, like probably just enough that like there was just enough room on each side of me for them to go by. Probably would have died that night if I was standing in a different spot. It's kind of crazy. Jets suck, tiny man. I know. Anthony, what's up? The road was so isolated that I parked my car in the middle of it and slept in it like that. Nobody came by. I even pooped in the middle of the road. Hey, honestly, that sounds fucking sick. Don't skip me, tiny man. I'm trying to just catch up. Did you have your tinfoil hat when thinking that? I mean, Derek, like to think like everybody was just like, okay, we trust you, Shohei. Like, no, it's because they couldn't let the golden child get caught up in something like that. Flay's 5'4". I'm 6'1 and a half. You wear a big hat because you protesting something? Is that a form of protest? Big hat challenge? I think you got something there. I think I could make this a big hat challenge. Is that a joke or are you serious with that Blink 182? I love Blink 182. But yeah, that's the closest I ever came to death. I was literally walking across the street when I was at college, and two people were drag racing. I almost died. Otani had career year after he stopped gambling every night. Do the math. I'm just saying, to not ask questions. I'm not saying he definitely did. I'm just saying it seems very illogical. I like French toast, and the only people that seem to defend him are the people in Los Angeles. Can you show me a hat? Maybe I can make one and send it to you with your design choices. What do you mean? Like a noggin boss hat? They're online. My girlfriend just said she had to poop in a plastic egg once. A plastic egg? How does that even work? With my design choices, I don't have a design yet. I got to come up with like a logo or something that I could put on a hat like this. I think that would make things better. Biggest financial loss from gambling, stocks, addictions. Biggest loss. I got fucking fried, Floyd, by honestly pretty recently with fucking Stellar Lumens. Absolutely has destroyed me recently. I made a lot of money with Dogecoin. Most I ever lost gambling. I lost $1,600 betting on the New Orleans Saints against the Rams in the 2019 NFC Championship game. That was like my second paycheck out of college, and I was so pumped. I thought the Saints were absolutely going to win. That was the fake pass interference, like the pass interference they didn't call. I've never gambled like that ever again. It was like one of those days where I was like, I really got to fucking figure it out. Like I really got to take a step back from that one. That was ridiculous. That was one of the dumbest things I ever did. Seabirds winning the Super Bowl. I agree. Brainless people think he did. No, Derek. I think people like you who are very biased towards Shohei Otani are just going to be like, "Oh, of course Shohei didn't do anything." Like people with an actual brain that are going to look at it for what it is and look at for like the actual facts of the matter that like this guy could just get away with it and nobody's going to ask any questions is ridiculous. Like, but yeah, I mean, if Juan Soto did it, I'd be doing everything I can to fucking cop it out too. The AEW chant, yeah, whatever. Tits or ass, I do not discriminate. I remember I made 3,000% return on a small Dogecoin investment, but it was like $1. Floyd, I threw so much money into it. I made like over $15,000 on Dogecoin. I forget exactly how much. I'm trying to make a quick buck with my skill of design skills. It's good. Get into design. Design's phenomenal. Let's go, Patriots. Gross. I gotta quit smoking, man. Your hats keep tripping me out. I'm sorry. But yeah, the biggest gambling loss I ever had was on the New Orleans Saints. You were one of the best LGBTQ channels on YouTube. Ah, here we go again. Why do we shake our bodies after we pee? To get it all out. Looking for a donation? Like, no. But if you want to, I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying, like, I'm not exactly like, I don't need the money or anything. That's up to you. America would be a better place. Derek, I don't know, man. I have my own business. Fuck working for people. I need that tennis. That's what I'm trying to do. Typo, but you still understand. I got you. Bro looks like Luigi Mario on crack shrooms. Why did Shohei Otani's interpreters say it was him making the bets? I mean, don't you think like Major League Baseball, Shohei Otani, the amount of marketing around this guy and how much it's grown the game? Like, you don't think a guy like Shohei Otani couldn't say like, "Hey, I'll take care of your family forever"? Like, they needed a fall guy in the worst way, and they had it. Like, why would he say that? Probably because he was the perfect fall guy. It was probably the plan all along. If I'm speculating. But the fact that everybody just took the story for like, oh yeah, this is it. Like, I don't know, man. Not enough digging, in my opinion. Donate. I just remembered about that 50. Fuck the Jets. Thanks, man. Hi from India. Just hanging around with you guys here. Arna? Is that how I say that? Hey, at least y'all signed Zach Wilson back. I don't think we did. I don't think that happened. Fall guy for sure. It just like, it's not even that I'm saying that he's definitely a fall guy. The fact that they were so unwilling to ask more questions makes me think it's more fall guy. Did you know the Bible says a husband should be ever satisfied with his wife's boobies? Is that word for word? The mushroom is a great fucking quote. Chirp. Love that LGBTQ HDTV joke out of nowhere. That was a great one. Whoever came up with that, that was very well thought out. Start digging your butt, twin. You live in the UK, right? No. Do I live in the UK? No. I went to London for the Jets last year. Elon said he would never go to Epstein Island. Files came out sickest one of all. Yeah, he was like, they were like, nah, you can't come. Like that's almost worse than not being invited. They were like, nah, we don't want that guy here. I'm homeless and just got a second mountain lion warning from the locals. Going to be a long night. I'm sorry to hear that, Nipples. My drawers around my ankles. Goated, what's up, man? Welcome back. I didn't even see it pop back in. Oh crap. Then if I do end up making a design, it may take a few days to get there. It's all right, kid. I'm so fucked beyond belief in school. What's going on? Go to talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me, baby. I sleep with my boxers on backwards. Now, what in the blue hell does that do for you? What in the hell does sleeping with your boxers on backwards do? Please explain. Nice hat. Last night you left abruptly. Yeah, my stream disconnected. The glacier storm in the U.S. What glacier storm? Yeah, my stream disconnected, Chatty. I apologize. Goda, you ready for school tomorrow? Yeah, what's going on, Goda? Talk to me about school. I hate that you stress yourself out so much about school this early. We are learning about turbine, compressor, nozzle, diffuser, and throttle thermodynamics in school. That sounds horrible. Are you bald? No. Flay has skid marks in his boxers. I didn't know you did my laundry. Fuck out of here. No school. Dork. Thanks, delusional. Why would you make your name delusional? I graduated from a private college, 2.2 GPA. C's get degrees, baby. No problem. Are you a Long Island native? I am. I am a Long Island guy. Bro, your hat is tiny, like a 2-year-old's. I know. I have a math test in 2 days, and if I took it right now, I'd literally get a 0. What's it on, Goated? It's canceled for 2025. I don't think that's the case. As a practicing psychiatrist, I see we have a lot to unpack here. Don't start digging, because you might not like where you get. Been a while, you fuck what's up. Time guy, how are we? Been a while. I feel like you were just here like 2 days ago. My friend Bofa wants you to say hi to him. Okay, what's up, Bofa? Flay might as well go bald. Not. What do you mean I might as well go bald? Get the hell out of here. Logarithms and NTH equations with sigma notation. I don't even think that's a real thing, Goated, but that sounds horrible. Holy shit, you have a small ass head, bro. Yeah, small brain too. I'm pulling up September for the tennis US Open. Can I buy you a drink? Dude, I love the US Open. The US Open's amazing. If I see you there, listen, I'll definitely be there. Definitely. Come say hi. You don't have to buy me a drink, but definitely come say hi. Why is Donald Trump all over the Epstein files? He was there for the great food. I mean, I think anybody who was in the Epstein files was there for nothing good. Blay wishes he was in Jersey instead. He loves that city. Jersey City? No. Dude, I'm thinking about someday getting off Long Island, like especially like if for some reason this content takes off. Which listen, I do this for fun, man. I like talking to you guys. I'm not doing this for a paycheck or anything. But if it gets there, that'd be a lot of fun. I'm telling you, if I somehow like can make this stream be a thing where like it's like my main source of income, I'll stream 8 hours a fucking day. Um, but I would definitely move out of here. That would be my first case. Aaron Glenn was such a good Jet. I feel bad for him. Dude, I loved Aaron Glenn as a Jet. Like, my dad was a big Aaron Glenn guy. Like, Aaron Glenn was a great Jet. He's just not a very good football coach. Yeah, it's real, bro. I wish it wasn't. It just sounds horrible, but I've never heard of it. He was someone I remember as a young man. He was like, I started getting into the Jets when he was at the tail end of his career, but he was phenomenal, dude. Like, I feel bad for him, too, because I really wanted him to succeed, but I just don't think he's very good at it. I like that vegan teacher. I'll become a vegan if she eats a steak. Hey, I grew up in Smithtown and Long Beach. Smithtown and Long Beach. No. Cool, yeah. I grew up in the East Northport area. I so that's pretty crazy. In Long Beach, I love Long Beach. Hell yeah, brother, do some ganja. No. Channel been growing like crazy. It's unbelievable, Goated. Like I can't believe what's been going on here. But hey, listen, we're gonna play it day by day. If I could if I can grow this into something real, we'll see what happens. I played doubles match with a top 40 player 2 years ago. I lost 7-5 with her. Damn. But if you could live outside the USA, what country would you pick? It's a good question, Derek. Honestly, it'd probably just be like Canada. I feel like Canada is very similar to the United States. Like if I had to like get real, I don't know. I guess like I'd probably be better off saying something like the Bahamas, but having a hurricane every year wouldn't be fun. But I don't know. I like Canada, I guess. Yeah, cool, Joe. I know the areas well, dude. Fucking Long Beach. I used to go there all the time when I was like in my 20s. Like Minnesota's one of my favorite places on Long Island. Shout out to Ida Pateres. That hat looks tight on your head. Thanks, Rich. It's fucking sucking the oxygen out of my fucking brain. Willie likes to stick his fingers in his butthole and sniff. I haven't done it once this stream, but I've been holding back, Tyga. Mid pack? What do you mean? Thoughts on Kraft snubbed out of the Hall of Fame again? I hate the Pats as much as the next guy, but going to the Super Bowl, 3 different coaches. Yeah, Tom guy, I really don't understand that. I dislike Robert Kraft as much as anybody, but I don't understand why he's not getting in the Hall of Fame. It doesn't make any sense to me. Same with Bill Belichick. Like I hate the guy as much as I could hate anybody in sports, but you got to respect them. I hate them because of how good they were. Jets fan, I'm praying for your mental health. That's all right, AO. It's already fucking shot. What's better, ice cold water on a 100-degree day or soup on a 40-degree day? Definitely ice cold water. I'm not a soup guy at all. Please, cool for reading chat. I'm trying. Ice kept him out of the Hall of Fame. I just joined the stream, and that hat got a good laugh out of me, dog. I gotta get one, dude. Tragic. It's one of the best things I've ever purchased. I got another one. Hold on, I'll show you. It's actually in distance today. It's in reaching distance. Hold on. Oh yeah, shout out my Grand Canyon fucking shirt, by the way. Check it out. Islanders too. Hello everyone. Step it up here. Double tap the screen to like. It's free to like and sub. Help the algorithm. Drink Prime. You're the man. Who's your favorite island boy? I don't know I don't even know the difference. Bill is the most overrated head coach of all time. I'm with you on that. I think if Bill Belichick never got Tom Brady, nothing would have happened. Hire Anthony Beck, the former first-round pick. Where did Anthony Beck coach? He coached in like the XFL, right? I don't know if that would be a good idea, but I mean, I'd be willing to give him a shot, like maybe as like a coordinator of some sorts. Seems like a guy that knows what he's talking about. I don't know how I got here, but I'm pooping right now, and that hat made me laugh. Hell yeah, really, bro. He has coaching experience. Yeah, he was in the XFL, right? Listen, I wouldn't be shocked if he could do it. I just don't think he could just get like thrown into a job like that. No, I used to be a denier of Bill Belichick, but the reason Brady's defenses were so consistently good is because of Bill. Oh, but listen, Bill was a special teams and defensive wizard for sure. But the Patriots obviously wouldn't have had the success without Tom Brady. I think the second Tom Brady left and won a Super Bowl with the Bucks, that changed the trajectory of everything. But you also have to look at Bill Belichick and what he did with those defenses and like the amount of times he fucking stifled guys like Peyton Manning. Like his defenses were unbelievable, and the concepts he would come up with were just like diabolical. Shout out Dennis Ball. Belichick, great coach. He went downhill after he became a GM and drafted players. That's fair. You look like a white Luigi. Bill couldn't do shit without Brady. They wouldn't have the damn back. Um, you're not wrong there, Goated. I think obviously Bill Belichick is a creative genius with defenses. Brooke Captain, Sean Ellis. I love Sean Ellis. He was the year you guys had 3 first-round picks. John Abraham, Sean Ellis. Anthony Becht was the third one of those. I loved Sean Ellis. I remember Sean Ellis. I think was the first guy I ever remember being drafted by the Jets. If you get more points than the other team, you will win. Is that how that works? I think Bill not making the Hall of Fame makes sense. I don't think it does at all, Derek. Like, the guy won how many fucking Super Bowls? Like, it's crazy. And as a defensive coordinator, there's no way you can deny a guy like that. I don't get it at all. Maybe for the scandals and shit, maybe, but I don't know. That's really the only thing I think you could take from him. The Bears. How you feeling about the Bears? Again, shout out to GCU Loops. Great fucking t-shirt. Probably my favorite shirt. I may never take it off. Fucking 2:40 in the morning. Beyonce is queen. First I've ever heard that. Sam Darnold is the GOAT. Talk about the tale of two cities here. We got Sam Darnold the GOAT and Beyonce is queen. Bill's a product of Brady. Probably more so than the other way around. Tiny head or massive hat? I'll let you be the judge. Seahawks. Somebody goes, say the N-word, white boy. I'm just not going to do that. Justin Fields, MVP. What, the XFL next year? Bears are going to be garbage next year? Calling it. I disagree. I think the Bears are going to be good next year. Terry Collins or Carlos Mendoza? I think Terry Collins was majorly overrated. I think Terry Collins got lucky with one Mets run, and I don't think he was a very good manager. I'll take Carlos Mendoza. Tiny head it is. Hey, teach their own, whatever you want to believe. Flay isn't going to get canceled. I'm just not going to say the N-word. I'm sorry. That's one of the funnier comments tonight. Say the N-word, white boy, is hilarious. Flay banned Silent Fisherman. Tried to get you to say the N-word. You just asked me to say the N-word. I don't think banning him for, if he came in here and said it, it would be different. One score games, they really got lucky this year. You're not wrong. Listen, they definitely got lucky. I feel bad for all Jet fans. That's all right. I'm just numb to it now, Rockstars. Jets would draft Carson Beck. I would be very angry. I'll give you an N-word pass. I'm good. I don't need it. Fake hat. No, it's on there. Hat's a little bit big, man. I know, GTA Gameplay Channel. Carson Beck is trash. I don't want anything to do with Carson Beck. Caleb can't make routine throws. He makes some good throws. He's got a good arm. How can a hat be fake? I don't know. I was going to ask the same thing. Caleb Williams is J.R. Smith. If you've looked at the highlights, you'd think he's the GOAT, but he can't make consistent winning plays. I think that's a fair comparison, actually. I just think, at some point, Ben Johnson's going to unlock the best out of Caleb Williams, and I think he almost did this year. I think having a guy like Ben Johnson on his back, he can make good throws, just not routine ones. That's fair. Caleb's got a great arm. Why are you wearing an elephant digger? Oh, diaper. At least a digger. I thought you were thinking elephant. The what do they call that when the elephant dungs or whatever? Jets miss A-Rod. I think Aaron Rodgers was probably the best Jets quarterback ever for 1 year, but it says a lot. Right? Is that what they call when they pick up the dung or whatever? Seahawks miss Jets legend Geno Smith. He didn't write back. He bailed in Seattle. He balled in Seattle. Yeah, and then he sucked in Vegas. I loved Geno Smith. I think Geno Smith was another guy that got an unfair shake in New York. Run 40 yards backwards and make a deep bomb, but I can't accurately throw the ball up the middle, down the slaughter, and to his receivers. That's fair. Look, I just think, Ben Johnson opens up that playbook a little bit. I think we saw it with Caleb Williams in year one. I think I think he's going to progress, but I will teach their own. Geno Smith is a dog shit, massive turnover prone. I don't know what happened to him when he got to the Raiders. All of a sudden, he just, started fucking airing it out and not caring where he was throwing it. Vinny Testaverde. Chowder is a goated show. Never watched it. I loved Vinny Testaverde. Another person asking me to say the N-word. I'm not going to do that. Seattle was blessed to get Jamal Adams from the Jets. Too bad he got injured. Go Seahawks. That's another trade. The Jamal Adams trade might have been worse than the Sauce Gardner one, like in terms of like the Jets getting a haul back. I don't know. I remember when Jamal Adams got traded, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe we traded him. Then I saw what we got back. I was like, oh my God, I would pack his bags for him. Pete Carroll should have retired at least 4 years ago. He should not have come back. Aaron Glenn to the UFL, I wish. Do you rather date a girl with hairy armpits or vagina? Armpits, for sure. He also is turnover prone with Seattle. Yeah, but he was slightly more, like, he was slightly better in Seattle. All right. Now these guys are getting the bad. Like, you don't ask me twice. Not answering that one either. There's a very specific set of rules. Jets fucking suck. Let's go Buffalo Bills. I mean, trying to flex that the Jets suck when you're a Bills fan is just phenomenal. Pete Carroll took us to back-to-back Super Bowls. Go Seahawks. We lost Clint Kubiak. Clint Kubiak's going to be a phenomenal head coach. Like, I think Clint Kubiak was a great hire. Birds. What's up, Danny? Danny Kate. Jericho Cotchery. I love Jericho Cotchery, too. Jericho Cotchery was one of my favorite. I love playing with him in Madden. Mark Sanchez, legend. Listen, we've all had a night like Mark Sanchez where we had a few too many beers and then got stabbed by a fucking DoorDash driver. We've all been there. Danny Kate. What's up? Do you know at least got paid for this year? Hey, listen, you can't fault a man for getting paid. Seahawks or Patriots, I would like the Seahawks to win, and I think they're gonna win. Best wings you've ever had? Best wings I've ever had are actually at this place right down the road from me. It's a Mexican joint. It makes no sense. I remember I went there with my sister. You know how I've said it a million times, my sister has autism? Well, her autistic ass ordered fucking wings at a Mexican place, right? I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, we're literally at a Mexican spot. What do you need wings for? I tried them. They're the best wings I've ever had in my life. I got robbed twice at gunpoint. Once was a girl. Damn. Mark Sanchez rep the Latino community. Time for Mendoza to shine in Raider Nation. I'm a Raiders fan, unfortunately. Glad the coach hire. I think Clint Kubiak's a great hire. I used to be a Jet fan, but once they started losing these seasons, I burned all my Jet stuff and became a Bills fan. Chris, you're not ready for the grind, man. Like, don't be coming back to the Jets. Don't let me find out you're back. Like, I would never do that. I'd have some integrity, man. You look like Carson Wentz and sound like Tony Romo. Huh. Never heard that. Hi, go Seahawks. A lot of Seahawks fans tonight. Love the hat. It's given Zendaya. I was hoping Kubiak would stay in Seattle. I was hoping Kubiak would be available for next year when the Jets need a head coach, because he would have been my top guy. I think the Raiders got a stud. It's crazy to say this year is the Seahawks' only Super Bowl window. Yeah, I would think. I think the Seahawks really had a perfect team goated. Like, I think they really had it for the 1 year, and I don't think they're going to be able to do it again after this year if they win. Sauce or Witherspoon? Now, once a Bills fan, you're a Bills fan for life. Yeah, but not if you were a Jet fan first. That's not how that works. I'm not a fan of the Seahawks. I just hate the Patriots. That's fair. I hate the Patriots too. I can't watch the Patriots win another Super Bowl. Sauce or Witherspoon? Probably Witherspoon. Bills organization is trash. The Bills are just like, you know what I can't stand about the Bills, like, and their fan base is like, there's so many of them on Long Island, and they're all like, oh, I root for the Bills because they're the only team in New York. Like, okay, if on Saturday night you found out you had tickets to the Bills game tomorrow and you live on Long Island, you can't go to the game. You can't go. You just can't go. You're not going to make it. Like, it's not the same thing. Judge should hire the Buffalo coach. Didn't he get hired? I'm in Baltimore. My former manager at Lowe's is from Long Island. She agrees with you. Just very annoying. Yo, nice hat. Thanks, man. I went to 2 Monday Night Football games this year in Pittsburgh and Atlanta. Nice. Same thing with the Birds. We are a different breed. Oh, you're a Philly? Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's literally what everyone said about the Seahawks. They were the third favorite in their division, but it ended up in the Super Bowl. Y'all be sleeping on the Seahawks. Y'all don't know. Bro, what do you mean? No, I'm saying I don't know if the Seahawks are going to be able to, like, be in contention again next year. Guy goes, such a tard. Thanks, man. Shout out Ennis. Shout out Ennis Fingers. Damn. Damn, just thinking about Patriots will have 8 Super Bowl dubs if they win. I can't have that. I can't do it. I just can't watch that. Seahawks roster is loaded. They can make another run. I think they got to pay a couple people though. I don't know. You know, I've been feeling really stupid lately. I just study and forget, no retention. It makes me wonder if I can pass exams and in assignments, but not actually learn anything. I think passing's more important though. Celtics might win a chip this year with Vucevic. Yeah, if they're just planning on playing no defense. Is that Krusty Gnome's hat? What? Seahawks fan here, but Rams did ball out. The Rams played very well. I'm only rooting for the Patriots because they are a wonderful team. I hope the Seahawks take an ass whooping. Chris, like, you can't tell me you're a Bills fan. Like, now I know you're just fraudulent. Dustin Keller on Madden was nice. Dustin Keller, I had such high expectations for Dustin Keller. I mean, he got hurt and his career ended pretty early with the Dolphins, but like when he went to the Dolphins, but he was unbelievable in Madden. You're right. Seahawks are going to lose Shaheed, Kenneth Walker, Reek Woolen, and Clint, offensive coordinator. That's a lot of losses. I lived 3 years in Seattle. Good fans, but they're all nerds. Wow. Celtics not even making the finals. Yeah, they got to get through the Knicks. So we're not doing that. My power rankings as it is in terms of championship odds, dude. Not having the Knicks in that top six, I should block you right now, Goated. I should fucking block you right now. The Knicks are in the top six. No, you know me. I love the Knicks. The Knicks have been playing good basketball right now, but definitely are slightly fraudulent. Play, bro, you're a wild hater. Not like the two Jays are some of the best two-way stars in the league. Yeah, but Goated, do you remember last year when the Knicks slapped them around? And don't give me that shit that Jason Tatum wasn't healthy. The series was 3-1 and then he tore his Achilles. It was awful. It sucked. The Knicks fucking beat them up. With Knicks are fucking garbage, bro. With Cat on their team, he's been playing unbelievable. If they trade Cat for Giannis, maybe. Cat's been playing out of his mind since they talked about trading him. He's been fucking unbelievable. I don't think he's gonna keep it up though. Seattle team store in Soto District got robbed for 50,000 in jerseys. No more JSN jerseys. That sucks. They slapped them around because the Celtics didn't have Porzingis healthy, and now they have a healthy version of Porzingis. Nikola Vucevic is definitely a better version of Porzingis, but again, like Porzingis, doesn't play any defense. Like, I would take every single Karl Anthony Towns over prop in that series. Man, I reached 208 subs today. Good for you, Caden. That's huge. Is Curry the best three-point shooter at this moment? At this moment, probably. I think he's the greatest three-point shooter of all time. I hit it, we talked about it, and I did it. And man, I got that album done. Good for you, Caden. That's big. Listen, every single milestone is fucking huge, dude. Good for you. You're making it. You're making it in this industry. Hold on. What was I looking at? Let's see. Look at Curry's three-point splits. Stop it. What do you mean? Just because he pioneered it doesn't mean he's the best. What do you mean? Like what, this year? Are you high? Barely. Not big enough, I know. Your album's dropping February 9th. Nice. Thank you, man. I liked and subscribed. Good for you, Caden. I love that. Thoughts on Seahawks backup quarterback Drew Lock from Broncos or Jalen Milroe from Alabama? Thoughts on both of them? I think Jalen Milroe. I don't know. I was never a big fan of Jalen Milroe. I don't think Drew Lock's going to turn into anything. Leon Washington. Loved Leon Washington. Curry is the greatest three-point shooter of all time, easily. Steph is not the best shooter in the league right now statistically. He's in top 29. Oh, Goated, I didn't mean right now. When I said it, I meant like he's the greatest shooter of all time. Like, I don't know. I don't know the advanced stats. I don't think Steph's not having a great year. Statistically, the best shooter has been Jamal Murray, who's having the greatest shooting season in history. I didn't listen. I don't know who's having the best year this year. I haven't really watched the NBA. I saw Curry dad play in Charlotte. I'm officially hunk. We all are. Jets suck. Thanks, man. Who's your hockey team? Hold on, I got that. New York Islanders. Mike Tomlin or the Jets. I would take that. Just subscribe. Thoughts on the Seattle Mariners? We barely made it to the World Series. They didn't make it to the World Series, but I think the Mariners are a team that, like, you know, that American League West is going to be very interesting because I just don't think it's going to be very good. You know, I think the A's have a shot to, like, surprise some people, but other than that, I think the Mariners should bully through that division. Like, I think the Astros got worse. but they always seem to find a way to be okay. The Rangers certainly got worse. I think the Mariners should win that division, should win it by a mile, and should have a bye into the second round. Jamal Murray shooting 45% from three at 8 attempts a night is ridiculous. He was unbelievable tonight. Like, he was absolutely fucking insane. Bro, welcome to 5 nights with Diddy Group. What do you mean? Welcome. Bad Bunny for Super Bowl, can't wait. I'm excited. I like Bad Bunny a lot. Diddy Party or Epstein Island? Choose one. Oh, come on. Why do I have to choose one? I don't want to be at either one of those. Why do I have to choose? Like, what are you trying to do to me here? I'm an Orioles fan. We got Pete Alonso. Any thoughts? Chatty, I think it was good for both sides. I think the Mets needed to move on from Pete Alonso because I think they needed to blow up the core. I think Pete Alonso was a perfect fit in Baltimore. I thought about it last offseason. I was like, the best place for him to end up is Baltimore because they need a power bat in the middle of the lineup that's right-handed to go around all these young hitters they have. I think if any team was going to pay up for Pete Alonso, the Orioles made the most sense. I think it absolutely helps the Orioles this year. I don't think Pete's going to be a long-term, I don't think he's going to be great long-term, but I think, right now, I think it's a perfect fit for the Orioles. I think it was a great move. I think both ways, I think the Mets needed to move on. The Orioles needed a guy like that right now. I think Pete Alonso is going to fit right into what the Orioles need. Bad Bunny is ass. I love Bad Bunny. I was wondering if you had advice because I got both of these girls' numbers at once and we're going on a group date and I've never been on one. You got both these girls' numbers and you're going on a group date with both of them? Hold on. Back up. What if someone mistook his hat for a toilet bowl? You'd be surprised. I met Jamal Adams at the Starbucks in Seattle, super cool guy, and had a lot of love for the Jets. Dude, I don't dislike Jamal Adams. I think Jamal Adams, I thought the trade, I think what they got back was incredible. Seems like a cool dude. I got nothing against Jamal Adams. You made your brain undersized with that oversized cap. You're not wrong. We just need pitching. Trevor Rogers is an underrated pitcher. Definitely need a couple arms. We'll see what they do. They're going to have to make some moves. Maybe something before, the season starts. Who cares? Baseball is boring, and also there's no salary cap. Somebody's asking about baseball. Yo, Zesty Festa. What the hell? Would you let Jamal Adams hug you from behind naked? No. Instead of the Pro Bowl, they should do the Tank Bowl where the 4 worst teams in a 2-round tournament to determine the first overall pick, and the winners get bonuses. I don't think that's a bad idea, Goated. I don't think anybody would want to play, though. Why you drink? What do you mean, why I drink? Who do you see the Bills getting to upgrade the wide receiver position? Probably somebody in the draft. I don't know. I don't know where they're drafting. I don't know what they're going to get. I love baseball. Big doofy hat. I don't understand why people just can't say S. Let's see. Jamal Adams was at the Starbucks and wearing his LSU shoulder pads and took photos with us and signed autographs. He loved the city. Seems like a really good dude. Every interaction I heard about him, I heard it was very pleasant. My dad picked me up at the club when I lost my phone. I was 32. Oof. Baseball fell off. LOL, football over it all day. Baseball did not fall off. Mariners going to ball out with Josh Naylor at first base. Go Mariners. I mean, the Mariners have a great bullpen, too. Curtis, my favorite Martin. I loved Curtis Martin, dude. S. Can you not say that in chat? Is that why? Yes, nah. Have different meanings at this point, do they? I'm so fucking behind the times, Goated. I'm going to need... Goated, you're going to have to be my translator on this shit, because I feel like you know this stuff and I don't. Your hat's a little small, bro, I know. It's starting to make me feel fucking self-conscious. Baseball needs a salary cap? No, I think it just needs a salary floor. They need the owners that won't spend money to spend. The Dodgers aren't ruining baseball. The teams that won't spend any money are. Liking the Jets, we know where you're going. Baseball is better with no cap. It is. No, it absolutely is better with no cap. Baseball needs no salary cap or a salary floor. Definitely needs a floor. Some of these owners need to start spending some money. Although the Pirates are spending. The Pirates were always public enemy number 1 with that shit. And they are starting to spend money. LA Dodgers found a loophole. Mariners need to sign a left-handed pitcher. I actually have a Curtis Martin jersey, Mike Allstott. Mike Allstott's the name I haven't heard in a long time. Pirates, Marlins, and Brewers are way worse for baseball than the Dodgers. I agree. I think the Brewers might be the worst version. I think the Brewers literally might be the worst thing for baseball right now. They were just in the NLCS and they fucking blew it up. Who wants to watch a game where teams just buy championships? That's like the NBA or NFL allowing owners. I mean, Orange. The thing is, if the Blue Jays didn't blow a save in Game 7, the Blue Jays would have won the World Series, and nobody would be talking about this. I can name the most random sports player you haven't heard in years. Go for it, goated. Will the Jets be good next year? Yeah, right. Bro, where'd you get those hats? It's a noggin ball set. Brewers used to be the Seattle Mariners. They were Seattle Pilots, right? Is that what they were? There were 8 great teams. That's good games. Make everything even. Nobody will watch. Everyone wants the Jets to be good. You and me both. Mariners were one damn game away from beating the Blue Jays. Damn, Guerrero and Kirk are too good. How can you have certain players making more than some whole teams and payrolls? Because some whole teams and payrolls aren't spending enough. Logan Forsythe is a crazy. Landry Fields. Actually, I thought about Landry Fields today. I saw a highlight of Jeremy Lin hitting the that 3 in Toronto, and Landry Fields was the first one to grab him. Grab him. I forgot he existed until then. I thought of Landry Fields actually today. But Logan Forsythe is a hell of a one. All right, Cody, come on. Jets win 3 games next season? Yeah, if you're counting the fucking preseason. Come on, Cody. It's a big ass hat. Thanks, man. Thoughts on Cal Raleigh and Julio Rodriguez? I think Cal Raleigh, in terms of the catcher rankings, it's Cal Raleigh and then everybody else. Jordy Mercer's a crazy one. I low-key love Jordy Mercer. I'm a Met fan. Like, make it make sense. That's basically saying you have Steph Curry and Giannis on the same team, then you have SGA and Wemby on the bench. There should be a salary cap. No, I mean, because you wouldn't be talking about that if the Dodgers just didn't come back and win the World Series. If the fucking Blue Jays just, took care of business, nobody would care. It's because, the Dodgers made a miracle comeback. Wait, what did he say? Explain it in NBA. I'm not impressed buying championships. Stop meat riding the fraudulent. No, it's not what's going on. I'm a Met fan. Thoughts on Fernando Mendoza? I think Fernando Mendoza is by a mile the best quarterback in this draft, and that's why he's going to be the number 1 pick. Don't know if he'd be the top prospect in other drafts. Here's one for you. Terrence Mathis. He started out with the Jets, but balled out for the Falcons. I didn't know he started with the Jets, but I do remember Terrence Mathis. Carson Beck is underrated at what? I think he's going to be not a very good NFL player. I don't think his game's going to translate well, personally. Mahmoud Abdul Raf. That's a hell of a pull. Forgot name, yeah. But yeah, guys, it's getting late for me. I'm gonna go for another 10 minutes. Of course, a Met fan defending them. You're a clown. Can't even spell you're not the right you are. Team loaded with all-stars playing a team that's spends not even half get a life. Somebody's angry. Thoughts on Manning from Texas. He's going back to college for his last year. I think Arch Manning just needs to simplify his game and make the easy throws, and then he'll be a top prospect. He's a great athlete, but he just he's so lazy sometimes. He just seems like he's going through the motions. Here's a crazy Mets bull. Juan Lagares. Dude, I loved Juan Lagares. Juan Lagares was for 2 years was the best defensive center fielder in baseball by a mile. The Wizards are building a solid team with Trey and AD. A lot of these teams are building for next year. Somebody said that before, and I didn't think about that. The Jazz, the Wizards, they're building for a year from now. Which is, hey. Thing is, Trey Young's probably not going to stick around, right? Flay looking okay today. Thanks, Pacific Northwest. Hanser Alberto. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Luke Ridnour. Luke Ridnour was awesome. My girlfriend wants to know if the hat stays on, Flay. Of course, it doesn't ever come off. JJ McCarthy to the Jets. Yeah, right. JJ McCarthy, I want nothing to do with him. Someone's angry your team is shit and you're meat riding a team that buys championships. Look at all the other LA teams. They suck ass. You ain't no New Yorker, you fraud bitch. I don't know what the hell this guy's deal is, but whatever. Stop the cap. I can't. Alberto was the Dodgers' honorary cheerleader for one season. What season was that? This guy's whole fucking thing is being a Pokemon trainer, and I'm the guy who's whatever. I don't care. respect the lengths he's going at least. When was Hunter? When was he on the Dodgers? Pokemon is goaded. You're a clown, dude. Did you like go to school? Like you are like I don't like take anybody seriously that doesn't know like basic grammar. Every LA team that's not the Angels or Ducks, not real LA teams, has made the playoffs in the last 2 years. I don't have any idea. Armando Benitez is a pull. Slava Medvedenko. I actually don't even know who that is. 2022, 2023. Dude, Armando Benitez would give you a fucking heart attack every time he went on the mound. It was like having acid reflux. All LA teams suck ass. If somebody is lying about the size of their hat, would you say they're a capper? I think that's exactly what they are. Too much thought beneath that hat. Not a lot of thought. Stop meat riding all LA teams suck ass, bro. You ain't a New Yorker. Whatever. Which starting pitcher did the Mets sign recently? I can't remember. They traded for Freddie Peralta. They signed. Well, that's it. They traded for Freddie Peralta. It's Antonio Holmes. Antonio Holmes was a good Jet. Trust me, bro. That's how it was when he was with the Orioles. Dude. Oh yeah, I forgot he was an Oriole too. He threw that famous pitch that the Jeffrey Mayer fucking Derek Jeter home run. I forgot about that. Dude, it was never fucking easy with Armando Benitez. And, like, he almost never got anything done. So, bro, what's your opinion on what? What's my opinion on what? What are we talking here? That's a very open-ended question. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Did you hear that? Fucking cracked my, like, fucking, what is this? What do they call this? The fucking ribcage. Who's the Mets closer? It's probably gonna end up being Devin Williams. Tyler Naquin. The fuck did we had a thing for Tyler Naquin in my group chat. The hell was it? We had a saying every time Tyler Naquin did anything. He was a Met for a little bit. Rodney Stuckey. Loved Rodney Stuckey. Joe Flacco, Jets legend. I don't think anybody forgot about Flacco. Mets are all ex-Yankees. I mean, the Mets did a great job. Like, Luke Weaver, Devin Williams were, like, both great signings. It just sucks they didn't keep fucking, like, it sucks Diaz decided to be a fucking loser. Got Peralta and another good starter. It was a great trade. Yeah, Tobias Myers is solid, too. Like, I think that's a very underrated piece of that is, like, the Mets got some pitching depth with that trade, too. Brandon Sproat, losing him, like, it's going to suck a little bit, but I don't think he's going to be that good. Jet Williams is a little bit small. He fits exactly what the Brewers are. Like, it's a bunch of fucking little guys. Like, talk about a team that isn't going to use a lot of fucking, material for their uniforms. Like, Jet Williams is like 5'8", but he's going to fit right in with what the Brewers are. Best beer you ever tasted? Ooh, it's a good question. I had this beer in London, Ahsoka. Hey, bro, where are you from? Long Island. I had this beer in London. It was some like apple cider beer, and I don't know what it's called, and I wish I could have remembered. It was so good though. I don't remember. It was like an apple cider, and it was so fucking good. Like I don't remember what it was called though. Mets should sign Scherzer for one more go around. Could you imagine? Yeah, I don't think either side wants that. Watching the Dodgers Mets NLCS highlights, I might fucking have to mute you for the rest of the night. You ready for the Braves to have a bounce back season? Yeah, the Braves are going to be fucking awful. Like, the Braves legitimately are going to finish in fourth place, like, probably by a large margin. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Well, that's a name. The Braves, like, it's crazy, man, because, like, they were so good, like, 3 years ago, and all those guys fell off at the same time. Every single one of them fell off in 2024. And, like, it's crazy. Adrian Morrell, Jets running back. I remember the name. I don't remember. I couldn't tell you what he looked like. But guys, I'm gonna hop off for the night. I do have to go to bed. Fuck, it got late fast. I'm having a great conversation with you guys. Tomorrow I'm gonna go live earlier. Taking my sister to a basketball game tomorrow. If that's what she still wants to do. I will see you guys tomorrow.